The Miami Heat are in a very peculiar situation. They did finally trade away Jimmy Butler after one of the most frustrating seasons in recent memory, and Jimmy Butler's legacy with the Miami Heat will never not be, I mean, half love and half hate. Hate that the way he quit. It's always tough when a player completely quits on your team, and that's just flat out what happened. Modern NBA stars are spoiled, but he's also the guy who carried a lowly, pathetic Miami squad to 2 NBA finals, became the first 8 seed to come through the play-in tournament and make it to the NBA finals. All things considered, they had no business going up against those Denver Nuggets, and Jimmy Butler essentially single-handedly carried the team. But now we have to look and move on because they got Andrew Wiggins back. They got, I think, 1 first-round pick. They got the decks cleared. It is time for the Tyler Hero experience. And speaking of Tyler Hero, what a alley-oop by Kalal Ware. Woo! So now let's look at the new Miami Heat. They have Andrew Wiggins, who's effectively replaced Jimmy Butler. He did go off for 42. Don't expect that too often. Andrew Wiggins is that guy who will always be a good player, but who will disappoint you when you ask for more. Then they have to build around their 2 superstars, Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero, each with their respective weaknesses. Tyler Hero he's a shot maker. True and true, he'll take and make some of the most ridiculous shots in the NBA. And because of that, you're going to have incredible nights where he goes off for like 40 and plays no defense. And you're going to have terrible nights where he goes off for 3 and plays no defense. So Tyler Hero, I don't know if he's somebody you can build around per se, but he is a good enough basketball player to be part of a championship team. Probably as a 6th man like we saw in that finals run the first time around. Let's go. For Bam, what a frustrating career for Bam Adebayo. Initially, he was coming up. He was going to be an all-star. He was doing great things for the team. That's not the player that I wanted to inbound the ball to. And then the shot completely fell off. There was rumors of him shooting a 3-pointer, and we've even seen him shoot a few 3-pointers. But that completely fell off. And when you talk about these undersized centers, their success, their keys come from effort, from energy. And you just can't give that every single night in an 82-game season. And that's the problem with Bam Adebayo, is that he's the hardest working player in the NBA, which leads to a lot of his success and achievements. But when he's not working hard, when he's not trying to out-hustle guys like Onyeka Okongwu, not trying to out-hustle Nikola Jokic, then you see the flaws in his game. His shot is broken, his dribble is mediocre, his defense is good on an effort level. As far as X's and O's, he's not a top 5 defensive center in the NBA, mostly because of that height. You look at a guy like Victor Wembanyama, who just erases shots. Bam Adebayo can make guys think twice, but you need a legit 7-footer, like somebody like they drafted Kalal Ware, former first-round pick, I want to say in the mid-20s. Really raw player. We saw in the G League that he's not ready for prime time, but he's played really well in the second half of the season. He's gotten some starts, gotten some opportunities, and done nothing but good things. Why was that not a dunk? Gosh, 2K. So Kalal Ware is going to be one of those interesting pieces to see. How good is he really going to be? 2K and most basketball simulation games aren't going to recognize how good he is. Most casual fans aren't even going to know his name for a long time, but I think Kalal Ware is going to be key to this team's future. He's the first legit 7-footer they've had since, man, what, Alonzo maybe? He's one of the few 7-footers in the league, and there's rumors of him being able to shoot the 3. Now, it's not great. He's got one of those high arching shots that nobody likes to see. The Derek Fisher launch at 40 feet into the air sort of 3-point shots. But Kalal Ware is going to be key to this team's success. Behind him, they have Davion Mitchell. This dude is being passed around because he's good enough to be a role player, not good enough to start. If you want a defensive, undersized point guard, trade for him. If you want a guy who's going to shoot 40% from the 3-point line sometimes, and then he's going to shoot like 12% from the free throw line sometimes, 3-point line sometimes. Oh, come on. You got to give me that. Then Davion Mitchell is your dude. He's not a facilitator. Think Eric Bledsoe. Think Chris Dunn. That's sort of the mold that Davion Mitchell brings. Behind him, you have Duncan Robinson, the league's most overpaid shot maker. He is a mid to low 30% 3-point shooter most nights, with the occasional breakout 40% 3-point shooting night. It's a long way of saying he's not a great shooter and he's getting paid $20 million to do it. That's frustrating in itself. Jaime Jaquez has completely regressed into the dirt this season. I don't know if you want to call it the sophomore slump that teams have figured him out. There's rumors that he's sleeping with Eric Spoelstra's wife and is causing friction in the Heat culture. I don't know. Either way, this dude was a potential blossoming all-star as a rookie, and then he just hasn't grown past the scouting report, I guess. Pele Larson, another interesting rookie, another 24-year-old guy out of Arizona. The Heat love those 4 or 5-year guys. Haywood Highsmith, a hardworking defensive menace. He's only 6'5", has one of those freaky long wingspans. Outside of playing good defense, I don't know if you're going to expect too much from him. Kevin Love, basically a coach at this point, comes in for 10 minutes, brings good energy to the locker room. Same thing as Alec Burks. Terry Rozier, if he's not betting against his team, there's something wrong, because Charlotte Hornets Terry Rozier was a menace. They had a nickname for him. That's how good he was. And the Miami Heat, Terry Rozier, I don't know what version, what form of basketball he plays, but it's not the same that everybody else is. He shoots like 29% from the three-point line. He doesn't make winning basketball plays. He only makes losing basketball plays. He can't play defense. He can't pass. He really just doesn't offer anything to an NBA team. That should have been an alley-oop. I don't know about that. And lastly on the list was Nikola Jovic, a really interesting player, similar to the Jalen Johnson, Usman Jang build, where he's a tall, sort of do-it-all forward. He can pass a little bit. He can defend a little bit. His shot is not quite there yet, and that's the only thing that's going to hold him back. But we've got a pretty good team to build around here. What I'm going to try to do is build around Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. If it doesn't work, we'll move in a different direction. But those two, I mean, you can win a championship with them, especially in 2K. In real life, I think you need a superstar. I think you need 2 superstars. They be the supporting cast, but we will see how this team does. They are on a record losing streak before they finally won. We're going to leave that, and then we're going to heal that. Hold on. Forgot to mention Kyle Anderson is on the team. I mean, do with that what you will. But this is going to be the 9-man rotation to close out the year. Davion Mitchell, just because we have no point guard. Tyler Hero, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, and Kolo Ware coming out the bench. Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Nikola Jokic, and Pele Larson. The rest of the guys aren't going to get any minutes. Also give a shout out to Drew Smith. Tore his Achilles, but he was having a pretty good season to start the year. I think it was either G League or two-way guy. Was just playing impressive Miami Heat point guard basketball. That means that he's not great as a facilitator, but he's a good defender. He's got a good wingspan. We're currently 20th for NBA.com in the power rankings, 20th for Eric Boner. And the one thing, if I know anything about this damn team, is that they don't trade their first-round picks ever. So I believe we're going to have a first-round pick this year. I'd like to tank, but I'd also like to develop what's left of the young guys. So we're probably going to go 500 and win our way into the playoffs. Heat basketball, baby. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander wins MVP. Stephon Castle does win Rookie of the Year. Scoot Henderson, 6th Man of the Year, and as Defensive Player of the Year. Chris Brown wins Most Improved Player. Clutch Player of the Year is Trae Young, and the Thunder are... Okay, Mark Daigneault wins Coach of the Year back-to-back, but I'm sorry, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers win Executive of the Year when the major change they made is to the head coach. You know what? It's fine. All NBA first team, you're not going to see any Heat anywhere. We may be on the all defensive second team with Bam. We're not. Definitely not on the all rookies. We just did nothing. Ooh, Kolo Ware. I'm sorry. Is Kolo Ware up to an 81 overall? In my deep dive, I've got the guys rated. So in 2K, the average NBA player is like a 78. I would say I have them at a 70. So when Kolo Ware is like an 81 overall, that sticks out to me. The average NBA player to me should be a 70, a 71, a 69. Kind of build around there as a baseline and give a little more credence to guys who are like an 88 overall in real life, which isn't a Tyler Hero. I'd say Cade Cunningham is an 88 overall in real life. What is he in 2K? A 92. You know, interesting argument to be had. Anyway, did we make the playoffs? We did, as the 10 seed. As to be expected. Leader in scoring was Shai Schmander. Our rebounds is DeMontre Sabonis. And assist is Trae Young. Steals is Dyson Daniels. Blocks is Walker, Blocker, Kessler. And field goal percentages as Jalen Duren. 3-point king is Aaron Nesmith. How did we do? I mean, whenever we rebuild teams in 2K, Tyler Hero is somebody that you trade for down the road. He's good enough to be an upgrade on a mediocre 2 guard. He's just not good enough to win. Andrew Wiggins especially isn't at 30 years old, 81 overall. He's only going to regress. Adebayo, Duncan Robinson's got to go. Scary Terry. There's just a lot of age and not a lot of high-end talent on this team. And I know Jimmy Butler wasn't putting the team over the top, but the fact that Jimmy even approximated high-end talent and carried a team like this to the NBA Finals recently, I mean, that speaks to how good Jimmy Butler is. He's always going to be missed as far as I'm concerned. Offensively, we're the 5th worst team in the NBA. Defensively, we're the 7th best team in the NBA, giving us a negative 1.5 point differential, and that puts us 19th. Look at percentages. 46.2 is pretty bad. 20th and 3-point percentages. Honestly, 15th, middle of the pack. I really don't expect us to make the play. We lose. The Bulls advance because they're the freaking Bulls in 2K. And Anthony Edwards wins Western Conference Finals MVP. Evan Mobley wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And we have a Cavaliers-Timberwolves matchup. I'm going to tell you this right now. Give you this information for free. The NBA will not let 2 small market teams be in the finals with no true superstar. Respect to Anthony Edwards and Donovan Mitchell. They'd rather have Ja. The Pacers, I could see. I think the Cavs are more popular than the Pacers. There's no shot the Celtics lose to the Bulls. That's hilarious. There's no shot the Knicks lose probably until the finals, if we're being completely honest. There's no shot either the Laker teams lose. There's no shot Steph Curry gets 4-0'd. Yeah, but anyway, Julius Randle wins NBA Finals MVP. Gotta love it. LeBron retires. Big Al Horford retires. Nico Batum, LeBron, Cliff Paul, and Stephanie Curry all going into the Hall of Fame. For some reason, Steph Curry always retires in this game. Do with that what you will. I don't care. 2K is a broken game. We're just here to have some fun. And to have fun, you gotta be fun. This is our moment of truth. What are our odds? Let's see. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder have a lottery protected pick of ours via Miami. What is that trade from? It's not Terry Rozier. I think that's one of those picks that just got passed around, but it's at 8th. Let's see where it lands. 8th. Okay, we have the number 8 overall pick. I'm not opposed to trading up. I just don't love the idea of trading up. Fast man of the class is Jeremiah Fears and LeBron Phillip. Most agile is Jeremiah Fears and Ian Jackson and a whole bunch of guys. Highest vertical is VJ Edgecombe and Kanan Catchings. Highest bench press is Derek Queen and Thomas Sorber. And best shot 3-pointer Trey Johnson and Boogie Flan. What I've learned about using the user-created draft classes is that if you don't take Cooper Flag, it doesn't matter. Start there. And there really could be a good pick here at 8 available to us. Probably 7. Cooper's got to go. Ace Bailey's going to go. Dylan Harper's going to go. Trey Johnson. So if Jeremiah Fears, Liam McNeely, Asparas, basically we want Igor Demin. We want BJ Edgecombe. We want Trey Johnson. I'm going to trade up to 6, but I got to see how high up we need to trade. So, number 1 overall, the Wizards win the tank, and they do take Cooper Flag, number 1 overall, the freak out of Duke. Number 2, wow, Dylan Harper to the Sixers is going to be confusing. What is this lineup going to look like? Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, Paul George, Dylan Harper, Joel Embiid. They took Liam McNeely, number 2 overall. I mean, I am tempted now to trade up for Dylan Harper and let him be our point guard of the future. Is that an insane trade to make? Who's got pick 3? Kyle Anderson is here. Tyler Hero for Lauri Markkanen. I'm just not going to do that. I'm not that kind of guy. Duncan Robinson's got to go. Haywood Highsmith, thank you for everything you have done, but you are gone so that we have the rights to draft Dylan Harper at pick number 3. I mean, Ace Bailey is like a pretty good player, but I've seen how this draft class develops. He only develops into a low 80s, whereas I think Dylan Harper, we can get up into the 90s. So Ace Bailey goes to the Rutgers, to the Hornets, from Rutgers. Here we are, pick 5, the Brooklyn Nets. They want Tyler Hero? It's an interesting play, but we're not going to do that. Jeremiah Fears goes number 5. Adine Moala goes number 6, even though they have Yves Missi. Terrible pick. And Trey Johnson falls to 7th. There at 8 is VJ Edgecombe. That's kind of what I was thinking about. But when Dylan Harper fell to 3, the opportunity was just too good to pass up. And here we are in the later stages of the draft. There's still some good players available. Nolan Traore, We always draft him. I think Asa Newell, Derek Queen is going to be our guy. Oh, who do I want? 2 undersized centers. Asa Newell, we'll see what he turns into here at pick 18. So yes, we jumped up into the top 3. It's because this is 2K24. All right, it's not even 2K24. It's 2K25. And I'm gonna give an offer to Drew. The shot can walk. Josh Christopher. What a disappointing career he's had. He was a J.R. Smith replicant, and he just did not care about basketball. He was too busy getting humped by Jalen Green. Really had high hopes, high expectations for him, and he just turned into a big fat nothing. If Davion Mitchell thinks anybody's going to give him $20 million a year, he's out of his damn mind. All right, how are we looking? Dylan Harper, of course, he's listed as a shooting guard, so when we take him to point guard, he's going to go down in overalls. That's beautiful. We have Scary Terry backing him up. That's not going to stick around for a while. Tyler Hero, Pele Larson, I'm happy there. Andrew Wiggins, Jaime Jaquez Jr. Like to improve upon. Jovic, Bam, and Asa Newell is going to be fun, and Khalil Ware. I'm going to make Asa Newell our backup center. I know it's not his position. His inability to do anything offensively does not fit in the modern NBA, and he's 6'11". So I just want him more as a freaky athletic big instead of a terribly underskilled wing player. So how do we look if I trade away Scary Terry? I can get 2 swap worst first round picks, which are going to be low 20s. I can get 1 swap worst, 1 swap best. Or I can get 1 top 3 protected Knicks pick. Why don't we do this for now? Is there any way to upgrade upon Andrew Wiggins for the incoming season, or do we just absorb his mediocrity? PJ Anthony Black would be fun. Lauri Markkanen is interesting. Lauri. Unfortunately, there's similar players in 2K. Like, Lauri should be infinitely better. 2K just doesn't respect his game all that much. And him, what am I going to do? Trade for Jalen Wells, who's going to develop into the same caliber player. This is what I mean with the new 2K. You can't really shoot for home runs. Players don't develop like they used to. Is there a Scotty Barnes world where I can trade for him? Bam, they want Hero. I give you Wiggins for Scotty. How far apart are we? Haley Larson, I want to develop him, but he's not going to develop into nothing. Jaime Jaquez, he doesn't really develop into anything either. I mean, this is a nuts trade. And then I send over the first that we got. Swap worst, that's going to be nothing. We clear the benches to swap best Bucks Celtics. The Bucks are going to be bad soon. Ugh. Can't do it. I just wish guys were more easily tradable for. The combination of salary caps not being fun anymore and development and overalls not really being enjoyable. Is Naz Reid only 25? Are you kidding me? He's like the oldest man I've ever seen in my life. Remember when Jonathan Kuminga used to develop into like a 90 overall player? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yup. Not gonna happen. Oh! The final pick. Matas Buzelis. Welcome to the team. You are our Andrew Wiggins replacement. You are part of the core, and we might have already turned this team around. Let's go ahead and re-sign Davion Mitchell for an absurd $18 million a year. You know, we actually have money. And Josh Giddey develops like a god. Is this an insane play to make? Like, we have some money. We don't have an absurd amount of money. I wish, where the fuck can I look at contracts? There's nowhere that I can intelligently look at the future of my salary. That's fine. Why would you want to? Nikola Jovic is going to be a big contract next season. Pele Larson. Honestly, we could just save this year and go next year. Dylan Harper's going to go up in a little bit. So is Bam. I think we don't sign anybody unless Josh Giddey signs with us this season, right? Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll see if Josh Giddey signs with us. Sorry, Davion, you're just gonna have to hold for now. Okay, so Josh Giddey does sign, and it just completely fucked up my ability to sign Davion Mitchell. I love 2K, even though I specifically said do not renounce the salary cap. They went ahead and renounced it anyway. That's just great. Josh Giddey, welcome to the team for 1 season. We'll reevaluate where we are come next year. But we have Josh Giddey. We have Josh Giddey's replacement. We have Tyler Hero. We have Pele Larson. We have Matas Buzelis. We have Jaime Jaquez. Bam Adebayo, Nikola Jovic, Kalower, and Asa Newell. That is an insane 1-year free agency. The big free agent of the year, Quentin Grimes, is going back to the 76ers on a 3-year, $97 million deal. Kyrie Irving injured back on the Mavericks. Who's not signed? James Harden? Just re-sign him, Clippers. He played so well for you. Same with Julius Randle. Nope, that's not my problem. You know what is my problem, though? Is player progression, where Dylan Harper has reached the age of regression, 19 years old, down 2 overalls. And this is the problem with the Bam Adebayo Tyler Hero core, is that neither of them are in the 90s overall club. Neither of them are going to be in the 90 overall club. Josh Giddey plays insane in this game, so that's why we signed him. Kalower, we'll try to develop him. Same thing with Matas. Jaime Jaquez actually goes up 3 overalls. That's surprising. Nikola Jovic, Pele Larson. For Pele and Asa Newell, I just hope that they can turn into NBA players. That's really it. 2K does not care about these low-level 10th guy off the bench guys with a ton of potential. Pele Larson has shown a lot of flashes in his rookie season for the Miami Heat. At the same time, this is a video game. It's not real life. We're going to do our best and then move on from there. Going to rock a 10-man rotation looking like this. Dylan Harper, Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez Jr. Bam, Adebayo, and Kalower. Coming off the benches, Josh Giddey, Matas Buzelis, Nikola Jovic, Alfred Payton. That's a name. Pele Larson and Asa Newell. Preseason power rankings. I'm expecting middle of the pack. Exact same thing as last year. 10 seed, first round elimination or playing tournament elimination. 17th for NBA.com. Eric Boner has his 18th. He hating us because he hating us. Anthony Edwards wins MVP. Cooper Flag does win Rookie of the Year over Dylan Harper with an 18-8-3 season. Ace Bailey 15-4. Dylan 14-4-6. I don't know. Anyway, Josh Giddey does win 6th Man of the Year. Like I said, he plays incredible in this game, up to an 86 overall. Evan Mobley, Defensive Player of the Year. Jarris Walker wins Most Improved. Ant-Man, Clutch Player of the Year. Chris Finch, Coach of the Year, as some guy wins Executive of the Year because he has Victor Wembanyama. We have nobody on any teams at all. Fine. Dylan Harper on the All-Rookie first team. Asa Newell on the All-Rookie second team. Where did we land? 4th seed. Okay, interesting season there. League leader in scoring goes to MVP Ant. Rebounds is Victor Wembanyama, and assist is Tyrese Halliburton. Steals is Dyson Daniels. Blocks is Victor Wembanyama, and effective percentages is Derek Lively. 3-point king is the sophomore Jared McCain. How did we do? I mean, balance is our name of the game. We got a ton of guys plus Tyler Hero who just kind of put up 15, 12 points a night and then stuffed the stat sheets. How do we do in the plus minuses? Who was our best player? Chetty Osman was our best player. Like, we're okay. And we're not rebuilding. So at least take some solace in that. That's the one thing about the Miami Heat. They don't go through the process. They just do whatever it takes to win championships. We are 16th in scoring. We are 15th defensively, giving us a 2.3 point differential. That puts us 13th. Field goal percentages, bad. 6th. 3-point percentages, really bad. Not worst in the league, but it's not nice sitting at 19th. Here we are taking on the New York Knicks. And I expect us to lose in the first round again. But, I mean, the overalls are getting there. Dylan Harper is already up to an 80. Yeah, Tyler Hero, 89. He's holding steady. So is Bam at a 90. Jaime Jaquez is actually developed. Like I said, Josh Giddey, already up to an 86 overall. We're building the Miami Bulls, just like the Sacramento Bulls. And then I just need Pele Larson and Asa Newell to step up, and then we make a big free agent signing. I don't know. This team could have some fun. How much fun? I don't know. See though. Game 1, we lose. Bam was great. Dylan Harper was great. Jalen Brunson and Karl Towns were just better. There's a difference between your star scoring 30 points a night and your star scoring 20 points a night. That's got a difference. We get a big game 5 though. In a hard-fought 2-2 series here, Dylan Harper with 28, 2-6, leading the way. Jalen Brunson with 30, Karl Towns with 29. Our old friend Davion Mitchell with 20, and then they fell off, and we may actually advance to the second round here. I have zero championship expectations whatsoever for this team, but you know what? If you're going to advance this to the second round to take on the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference, I mean, I ain't scared. Let's blow out the Knicks. I ain't scared. We're taking on the Cavs. No shot. Yeah, the Cavs are God. Evan Mobley is the greatest player. So all the points that they took away from Darius Garland being in the 90s club, they gave to Evan Mobley. Game 1, we lose. I'm expecting a sweep. They are just better than us. 1-1. Okay. 2-1. Yeah, 3-1. Josh Giddey with a 25, 5-5 game. I don't even know how we lost this, but you know what? That's just how the cookie crumbles. 3-2. 3-3. Hey, it ain't 2K if it ain't. Game 7. Hop it into Simcast. Give more minutes to Elfrid Payton in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Make that make sense. We actually got a close one here. Back and forth game. Get a lead, and I'll hop in and clutch and close it out. 3-point game. Tie ball game. 1-point game. 2-point tie game. 1-point game. 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining. And you know that the GOAT is checking in. We have timeouts. We have no timeouts after this. I got to make sure that the best players are in the game. That means Josh Giddey. I know. That means Matas Buzelis. I know. Honestly, this is the best team that we have. A double big Bam Adebayo playing the 4-position lineup is the best lineup that we got. Please let me move inside. Jared Allen can't shoot. I'm going to be a rim protector here. DeAndre Hunter on, is that Bam? It's a peculiar matchup. Khalil Ware with the help D. And here we go. 1-point lead. Give me something for Tyler Hero. Tyler, can I be your mid-range hero? Misses. Oh, I call the timeout. No, 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 no. I just threw the game. Oh, the camera was freaking out. It does that thing in Madden when you get an interception and it flips, but then you fumble and it flips again, and I had no idea what was happening. So I thought I was on defense, and I thought and now we don't even have the ball, and we lose the 2-for-1 opportunity, and we lose the lead. I don't think that could have gone worse. Why is my center on Darius Garland? What is happening? Everything wrong with 2K is happening right now. Can someone else take Darius Garland or just give him 2 points? That's fine. Let's do that instead. Holy crap. Well, we went from being up 2 to down 2. And now Tyler Hero is going to be open for 3 to take the lead. Got to have it. We miss. That's game. I mean, we fouled the right guy. Jared Allen, mediocre free throw shooter. Probably going to go 2 for 2 here. Yeah, that hurts. It really hurts, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Tyler Hero has missed every single shot in the 4th quarter, I might add. Well, that's ball game. I freak out. The CPU freaks out, and then we lose. That's a tough way to finish the game. I'll totally, you can put the blame on me, but 2K is a piece of shit game too. So anyway, the Cavs are probably going to go on and win a championship. Oh, look, it's a rematch. Cavaliers and Timberwolves. Who would have thunk it? All right, this is our big year. This is our chance to shine. Kevin Durant and Greg Popovich are retiring. Sad that there's no coaches going into the Hall of Fame. George Paul is not a Hall of Famer. Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant. To get their jersey retired. Are any of these rules fun? Draft lottery. We don't have any of our picks. It doesn't matter. And I looked a little bit at the draft class. Also, it's beautiful to have Eric Spoelstra as your head coach. Top 7 head coach in the NBA. So we don't have to worry about that. But you look at this year's draft class, it's not even worth scouting. The #1 overall pick is a 77 overall. He's going to be LeBron James with a potential. So if you want anybody in this draft class, go #1 overall. The #2 overall picks is 74 23-year-old. #3, Brooks Sims. I mean, he's going to be okay. but he's a 74 overall. He's got a long way to go, doesn't have Hall of Fame potential. So it's either number 1 or bust. You look at our draft situation, we have no number 1 overall picks. So I don't even think we have a first round pick. So I'm just going to let this entire draft process slide. Let's see who takes LeBron James Jr. It's the Trailblazers because they need more draft picks. Right. Player options. Everybody's coming back. Josh Giddey is a free agent. So is Nikola Jovic. So this is going to be a big time for us. This is the Luka Doncic. Do you want to join us? 0% chance of that. Jaren Jackson Jr., Trae Young, Damian Lillard. Or do we just rock with the guys that we got? Austin Reeves. I mean, you got to make a play at Luka. I know he's from Slovenia, but Miami's a beautiful city. I don't have the money for him. I have $26 million. How do I get Josh Giddey back on the team? I can just max out Josh Giddey. Okay. Or do we trade away one of our big players with the hopes? Geez, Bam is earning $51 million to be a mediocre 4. There's just not good enough trades. But let's run it back. Honestly, Josh Giddey, you were great. $33 million a year is absurd, but you know what? I'll give it to you. We go to Nikola Jovic and we say, why are you asking for more than $20 million to be a bench player? That's insane. We look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still go 10 deep. You got a solid, a healthy $10 million mid-level exception. You know what? I think someone's going to be available in free agency. I think like Jaren is not going to sign. I think Lillard might not sign. Let's wait till the season's actually up. Luka's going to the Warriors, staying in California, but deciding to replace Stephanie Curry, Paulo Banchero back to the Magic, Jalen Williams and Chet to the Thunder, Trae Young to the Lakers to replace Luka. That's weird. Dyson Daniels back on the Hawks, Walker, Blocker, Kessler to the Mavericks. They have Derek Lively, Duran Pistons, Giddey back to us, and Vooch back on the Bulls. This is going to be interesting. What is our player progression going to look like? Like I said, Bam and Hero are stuck. Dylan Harper jumping up 8 overalls is nuts. I don't know what to do with Josh Giddey and Dylan Harper being here. That's kind of the place that we found ourselves in. Everybody else is developing fine. Just we're not there yet. I can feel that this team is not quite good enough to win a chip. We've got so much balance. We've got strength in numbers. We need to consolidate Bam and or Tyler Hero into somebody, and that's going to put us over the top. Free agency, who's available? De'Aaron Fox. Julius Randle. These guys don't want my mid-level exception? You would really rather not play? Are you serious? Normally you wait till here and you can sign somebody. Are you, this is, 2K. Oh, 2K. Just look at the players that are here. They'll sign for the minimum. You gotta do this, 2K. Why you gotta be such a bad game? This is going to be the team 10-man rotation yet again. Dylan Harper, Tyler Hero, Jaime Jaquez Jr., Bam, Adebayo, and Kolo Ware. Coming out the benches, Josh Giddey, Matas, Buzelis, Nikola Jovic, Asa Newell, and Pele Larson. Unfortunately, James Wiseman is not going to be earning minutes. He's going to be here for trade bait at the middle of the season. What I expected to have happen was that we would go here. You go into free agency. You see De'Aaron Fox hasn't signed. You negotiate with him, and then it says, oh, do you want to re-sign De'Aaron Fox for $10 million on the super mid-level exception? You go, well, yeah, that sounds like a really good decision for me to make. I'm going to go ahead and do that. It just turns out it doesn't happen this time. It's whatever. It's cool. So we're going to have to figure out a trade at the midseason mark. Maybe getting close here to a trade. Oof. I think with like one more first-round picks, I could send this through. Other option is go Jaime Jaquez Jr. for, I think they have Markelle Fultz. Basically, like, give me your weakest soldier. And there it is. Welcome to the team, Scotty Barnes. How are we looking now? We're getting there. Dylan Harper, Tyler Hero, Matas, Buzelis, Scott Barnes. When did Daniel Gafford get here? Was he part of the trade package? He was. He was. I don't want him on my team. I don't want him or Orlando Robinson. Let me just redirect them away. I mean, the fact that I could trade for Jaylen Brown. Oh, that seems so good. But that's a win now. All right, welcome to the team. This is going to be the new look team. Oh man, who do we play at the 2? It's Dylan Harper. How do we look now? So we have Josh Giddey, we have Dylan Harper, we have Franz Wagner, we have Scott Barnes, and we have Kalal Ware. Coming off the bench is Matas Buzelis, Nikola Jovic, Asa Newell, and Pele Larson. I know this team looks nothing like the guys that we came up with. We'll also welcome back to the city, Orlando Robinson. These are the trades that we need to win in 2K. We're good. We're just not good enough. Tyler Hero doesn't play defense. Bam Adebayo. We got an upgraded Scotty Barnes. It's just the long and the short of it. Bam Adebayo's at the age of regression. Scotty Barnes is going to get a few overall points higher. Here we are at the All-Star break with Team Nikola Jokic and Team Giannis. On Team Joker is looking at just Karl Towns, Zion Williamson, and Jalen Brunson. On the other side is Shea Schmilders, Malice Manor, Cade Cunningham, Jason Tatum, and Victor Wembanyama, who's a 2-time All-Star. Please fix that 2K. For the reserves is Ant-Man Edwards, John Morant, LaMelo Ball, Paolo Banchero, Joel Embiid, Evan Mobley, and Chet Holmgren. On the other side, AD, Donovan Mitchell, Jaylen Brown, Tyrese Halliburton, Amen made his first, Kyrie, and Jalen Williams. I think this team is ready to win a championship. I know we blew it up maybe a little more than you'd like to see. I think we're ready to win a championship. Bit of a tough end of the season here, but I think we're a good team still. Just need to stop losing games, which is the difference between good and bad teams. But neat, Luka Doncic wins MVP, doesn't even average a triple-double. Jalen Burke wins Rookie of the Year. This is LeBron James Jr., only up to a 78 overall in his rookie season. Derek Lively, 6th Man of the Year because of the... Who did they sign? I cannot remember. Anyway, it was a good center. Victor Wembanyama, defensive player. Their most improved is Derek Queen on the Cavaliers. Ant-Man Edwards, clutch player of the year. Steve Kerr, coach of the year. Some guy wins executive of the year, as there is nobody of our team on any of the All-NBA teams. Because why would there ever be? Why would we ever have somebody good? There's no rookie teams anyways, so... You know what? Good is good if it's good for me. Here's second. We were almost first with the Raptors, who are still pretty good. Honestly, Bam at the 5 and Jalen Johnson at the 4. Shooting is... Oh God. Markelle Fultz. RJ Barrett instead of Grady. Overalls are just frustrating in this game. That's all I'm going to say. League leader in score goes to Ant-Man Edwards. Rebounds is Jalen Duren, and assist is Tyrese Halliburton. Steals is Tari Eason. Blocks is Victor Wembanyama, and field percentages is Derek Lively. 3-point king is Isaiah Joe. How does our team look? I can't believe we got Franz and Scotty. I tend to do that. These are the two guys that are easy like sort of to trade for in this game. Josh Giddey, of course, I don't know why he developed so well again. Like, he developed great, and then he developed terribly, and now he develops great again. It's just the 2K way. Matas, Kalaware. We got a lot of mid-80 overall players. I think we have enough to win a damn championship. Who is our best player, by the way? Orlando Robinson. Easy. Team stats. Offensively, we're the 2nd best team in the NBA. Defensively, we are the 10th best team in the NBA, giving us a 6.0 point differential, 4th in the NBA. Look at percentages, we're 7th. 3-point percentages were horrific. That is okay. 1 seed 3rd. We are the number 2 seed, taking on the Cavs. How is this a number 2 seed? 7 seed. Like, look at the Brooklyn. How are all these players 80 overall? How did they get Shaden Sharp? Excuse me? Okay, you know what? It's fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna do great. We lose. It's over. We're lost. The season is done. 1-1. Okay. Down 2-1. I mean, it's the Cavaliers. They're better than we are. Why are they a 7 seed? Why were they in the play-in tournament? Jesus Christ. All right, well, once again, Anthony Edwards wins West Conference Finals MVP. Tyrese Halliburton wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And the Raptors win a championship with Anthony Edwards winning Finals. We've gotten to the point where 2K is broken. All right. But I think this is our year. I've said that like 3 times. Damian Lillard, James Harden, Russell Westbrook going to the Hall of Fame. Gonna get their jersey retired. So is Draymond Green. League meetings, abolish the salary cap. Just bring complete and total chaos into the league. I'm in. I'm down. I'm about that life. I don't think... Where did our pickup end up? With the Hornets at 27? I ain't mad. Now, I can't fire Eric Spoelstra, right? That'd be an insane thing to do. Right? Best man of the class is Jamal Randolph. You don't look like a Jamal. And Dwight Reed. Most agile is Jesse Stewart and Dwight Reed. Highest vertical is Clifton Bennett and Andre Knox and other guys. Calvin Wembanyama. Eddie Tatum. Highest bench press is Felix Nunnally and Jonathan Morgan and Linwood Paxson. Best shot three-pointer is Mark Wennington. This draft class looks to have a pretty good #1 overall pick. Is it worth blowing up the team for the best center we've ever seen? It might be. B- means he's a 79, 81 overall. Bilal Ware is an 85 overall. I don't think we can get a lot better. Josh Giddey, no backup. Taylor Larson, Dylan Harper. Franz Wagner, Matas Buzelis. Nikola Jovic, Scotty Barnes, Kalal Ware, Ace Newell. I mean, besides trading Kalal Ware for the #1 overall pick, which would be an insane play with the Magic, I don't think we get better. I'll throw it out there. I'll float it, see if the Magic wanna play. They've got a lot of contracts, so I doubt they're gonna be able to afford it. Yeah. And I can't even do it anyway if I wanted to. So you know what? It's fine. Another year, another empty draft class for us. The Magic get a pretty good center there. 80 overall, 19-year-old, the man named Kelly. Yeah, I want to decline Matas Buzelis. He's not good enough to be on my team. What are you talking about? It's time to spend some money. We don't have Giannis money, dude. We have $5 million. It's close. We pay Larson money. I mean, who's a tradable superstar center? Joker? I doubt it. There's no world where I can make these trades that put us completely over the top go through. Yup. I can't believe Amen Thompson is listed as disrespect. We could trade for AD. He's what, 6 overall points higher? He's gonna regress, say 2 overall points. Where's gonna progress 2 overall points. He's 85 right now. Doesn't make sense. Akidi, Alex Sarr. I've tried playing with him. He just doesn't like to develop for me either. Feed. Ugh. I think we're just stuck. I think this is the team that we're gonna have to play with. No major free agents. No, whatever. Whatever, this is our bed. We're gonna lie in it. We're gonna do our best to not face the Cavs in the first round. We were the 2 seed. Franz Wagner has reached the age of regression, 25 years old. This is as good as it gets. An all 80s lineup, a couple of 90s, and I don't. Can I cross my fingers? Can I pray? What can I do to put this team over the top? This is as over the top as it gets. This is an all-star team. Josh Giddey, all-star. Dylan Harper, all-NBA. Franz Wagner, all-NBA. Scott Barnes, all-NBA. Kalal Ware, all-star. Matas Buzelis, borderline all-star. Asa Newell, Nikola Jovic, Pele Larson. Like, you don't get any better than this, man. I don't know why I said it like me. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Like, these trades don't make us better. Why do you even bother offering it to us? Maybe. We'll see how we are at the midseason mark. Preseason power rankings, we are really 14th for NBA.com and 14th for Eric Butler. We have like an all 80s and 90s lineup. Rocking a 4-star system. This has to be our year. Luka Doncic wins MVP. Kelly Weber wins Rookie of the Year for the Magic. Not bad. 82 overall already. Thomas Sorber wins 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. Boogie Flan wins Most Improved. Devin Booker, Clutch Player of the Year. Eric Spoelstra does win Coach of the Year. We don't win Executive of the Year. Just because we didn't make a single move doesn't mean we don't need the rights to win Executive of the Year. Cooper Flag up to a 92. Dylan Harper up to a 92 on the all defensive. Nope, all NBA third team. There's no rookies on our team, but we are the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Put some damn respect on our name. League leader in scoring goes to Devin Booker. Our rebounds is Jalen Duren, and assist is Shea Schmelder. Steals is Dyson Daniels. Blocks is Victor Wembanyama, and figure percentages is Zion Williamson. 3-point king is Jamal. How do we do? I mean, balance, man. Only Pele Larson of our starting lineup doesn't score double digits. Of our roster, not our starting lineup. That is nuts. We have a versatile team. Scotty Barnes is our best player. Team stats offensively, we are the 4th best team in the NBA. Defensively, we are the 4th best team in the NBA, giving us 11.9 point differential, 1st in the NBA. Total percentages were not great. I'll grant you that. We're 15th. But 3-point percentages were not great. I'll grant you that. Why are we not a good shooting team? Josh Giddey, I mean, his 3 has to be coming along, right? Kidding. Dylan Harper, I mean, his 3 has to be coming along, right? Just kidding. Franz Wagner, I mean, his 3 has to be coming along, right? Just kidding. Scotty Barnes, I mean, his 3 has to be coming along, right? Just kidding. Kalal Ware, his 3 has to be coming along, right? Just kidding. Montez Buzelis, his 3 has to be coming along. We just can't shoot. All right, well, maybe we got a whole team of non-shooters. I honestly didn't even think about that because I assumed that they would be shooting, 30s and 40s%, not 20s. Anyway, here we are taking out the Philadelphia 76ers minus any shooting. Joel Embiid has regressed down to an 86. Quentin Grimes is an 89 overall. This is a crime against humanity. I get that he's played well when there's been literally nobody else on the team. Somebody has to play well. These end of the season tanking team stats, you pretty much have to throw them away. Because if it's not Quentin Grimes that balls out, it's going to be Gershon Yabusele. It's going to be, who fucking else is on the team? Ricky Council. It's going to be Justin Edwards. This is disrespectful to the game. Anyway, Liam McNeely, #2 overall pick, only an 86 overall. The 76ers definitely whiffed on the process. We do win, though, in game 1. Game 2, we lose because we're not going to make it out of the first round again because we're the Miami Heat. 2-2. We're down 3-2. 3-3. 4 minutes to the starters, please. Here we are in game 7 of the first round. Are we going to get beat by a team that was in the play tournament yet again? It really looks like it. The score is 10-2. Now 10-4. Tyrese Maxey is dominating our team. That's fine. That's totally fine. In the second quarter, going to third quarter, we have a little bit of a lead here in the fourth quarter. No lead is safe in 2K24, and I don't feel comfortable about this one, even in a low-scoring game 7. Under 3 minutes, I'm going to hop in and clutch and close this one out. 10-point game, 10-point game, 7-point game, 9-point game, 10-point game. Okay, everybody just forgot how to score. That's fine. Hey, a win is a win as we advance to the second round. We forgot how to score, but so did they, taking on the Bostonian Celtics. Our saving grace is that 2K hates the Celtics. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. We win. We win. 2-1. All right. 3-1. I mean, yeah, just the disrespect. I don't know what it is about the Celtics, but 2K, no respect for the Bostonian CPU. Here we are taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Did they trade away Shaedon Sharpe for Cam Thomas again? I am so confused, but Jeremiah Fears is an 87. If Walker, Blocker, Kessler, and Nick Claxton on the same roster, it's not a good, really not a good, well-constructed team. And we 3-0 and we 4-0. We 3-1. We're hopping into Simcast. Why does my team refuse to win? There's some teams that are cursed in 2K. It feels like the Heat are one of them. Anyway, we're winning here in the fourth quarter. We've won every quarter, and yet somehow I still don't feel confident about a lead. But there we are, 123-103. Jeremiah Fears. Wow, we locked them down. We're such a balanced team. Here we are taking on the Houston Rockets. Amen Thompson wins Western Conference Finals MVP. Dylan Harper wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Curious. What is Amen Thompson? He's a 96? His 3-point rating is up to a 34. My dude shoots 2% from the 3. It's fine. We won game 1. Now we just have to win game 2. And we just have to win game 3. And we just have to hop into Simcast and enjoy the trophy celebration. A little disappointed in the team. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I felt like this was a team that could have gone for a 3-peat. And yet we just weren't able to put it all together. Like, a championship's a championship. Don't get me wrong. But I wish that we didn't have to trade away Bam for Scotty Barnes. I feel like they're very comparable characters. I don't know who needs to be contacted in the oh wow, is this Reed Shepard? Like, who do I need to call to tell you that Josh Giddey is not going to be an 86 overall? Been on him. Even higher, I think what, Josh Giddey's an 88 overall? That's not going to happen ever. He has to completely change his whole existence if he wants to be that good. That's about what I expect from Reed Shepard. And Cole Ware is going to be driving. Nope. Nope, it's Josh Giddey. Okay. This lead is about to be... Wow. How many times do I make that pass and it's an instant turnover? Not for the Hall of Fame CPU, it isn't. Ugh. All right, Franz. Missed the big shot. All right, Franz. Going to the screen. Dive! Wow. Am I choking this game away? I have nobody that can shoot, so, like, that's kind of a problem. And they apparently have everybody who can shoot. Dylan, Harper, 3. Bro. Like, we can shoot. It's okay to make a shot. Not every shot has to be a layup. Oh my god. We're choking. I'm getting so bumped. It's insane. Dylan Harper's open again. Bro, make a shot. If I just missed every single shot here in the 4th quarter, and they've made every shot, minus like the one that I was able to contest, Amen Thompson, corner 3. And I can't get the rebound. Dylan Harper is incapable of getting the rebound that he's in position for because... What the... That is the only shot that I was able to make. Was a Josh Giddey bullying the undersized Paul, what is his name? Reed Shepard. Bro, what was that game? Oh my god. All right, well, it's not a clean sweep, and that's fine. That's how it's been the entire playoffs, was 3-1ing and 3-2ing. So we're going to win this one, or we're going to be the first team to ever blow a 3-0 lead in the playoffs. Take your pick. I'll let you know which one I want. Spoilers, it's the one where we win. I know, shock and awe. Somebody write The Onion and tell them to get me an article. Let's see Asa Newell. I know he could fly. And there's the reason why. Asa Newell. The dude is... You remember Jeremy Sohan's teammate, Kendall Brown? Okay. On the Baylor, Scotty Barnes a 3. See if he's able to make a shot. I know apparently nobody developed a 3-pointer in Miami. And that still holds true, which is great. Why would you need to shoot the ball? Oh my god. Alperen Şengün is not the best rebounder in the world. What up? Ooh, Asa Newell. Oh my god, Asa Newell is a freak. Maybe we should have just started him instead of freaking Cole Ware. Oh, Cole Ware. Can you jump high enough? Well, looks like we're the champions. Oh, okay. You guys want to stuff the stat sheet? Don't mind if I do. Pick and pop. Pick and pop. Pick and pop. Dylan Harper, no respect. There's no respect for his game because apparently in 5 years he can't develop a mediocre 3-point shot. But you know what? We are the NBA champions, the Miami Heat. have done it. There's a few unrealistic moves. We traded up for the number 3 overall pick from 8. That doesn't feel crazy to me, but it does feel like we kind of jumped up a little easier than we should have. We traded away Bam for Scotty. That's never going to happen. We traded away Tyler Hero, or was that for Franz? That's never going to happen. So I know there was some moves that we had to make, and that's just the name of the game with the Miami Heat, because they don't tank. If that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing, you decide, but they're not going to have a number 1 overall pick. They're not going to be bad for 5 years. They're going to do whatever it takes to be competitive every single year, even if it's at the detriment of the team 2, 3, 4 years down the road. But you know what? Bringing in Josh Giddey was the best decision they ever made, as he is an NBA champion. Look at Scotty Barnes hoisting the trophy in the NBA Finals. MVP is going to go to probably Dylan Harper, right? It could be Franz Wagner. Oh, it's not going to go to anybody. I love this game. The NBA Finals MVP does go to Josh Giddey. Who would have thunk it? NBA Finals champion and MVP Josh Giddey from Australia leading the Miami Heat. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll catch you in the next one.